Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Capricorn the Goat in relationship with Taurus the Bull. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Capricorn Experience, where I take a look at Capricorn in a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. So if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date a Capricorn, please go back and check that out. Capricorn with Taurus is a totally fine match. Both signs are earth signs. Both signs operate on a very similar wavelength, and that alone is something that both signs will appreciate from the get-go. As earth signs, you know, you're both very practical and very grounded. And so when it comes to how you pursue elements of your relationship together, I think it's pretty safe to say that you will both always be on the same page. And there is this steady, consistent, secure, stable energy that comes along with this relationship in terms of courtship. So that's good. That's a great start. As far as sexual compatibility, you know, Capricorn will definitely be who brings the passion to the bedroom, whereas Taurus will bring the sensuality to the bedroom. And combined, you guys will create a lot of heat together. And that's also quite lovely in this relationship as well. I think the only thing to be mindful of in terms of Capricorn dating a Taurus has to do with your disputes and your disagreements. Taurus is a very stubborn energy. Taurus can be very fixed in nature, and Taurus can be quite immovable. And Capricorn, you know, while Capricorn is very structured and very disciplined and very reasonable, Capricorn is not as inflexible. And in other words, Capricorn has an open mind, and Capricorn is more willing to adjust where necessary, whereas Taurus not so much. And so when it comes to any arguments between you, when it comes to your disagreements, when it comes to any difficulties or disputes, you know, Taurus, you're going to have to learn how to not be so rigid. And Capricorn as well, but Capricorn will do a better job at it. So Taurus, it really falls on you to be more flexible with regards to any grievances in this relationship. The other thing to be mindful of is that it's very easy for you two to get stuck in a rut. It's very easy for Capricorn and Taurus to kind of get stuck in the same routines, doing the same things, and having too much predictability. And, you know, on the one hand, you will appreciate this, but on the other hand, you know, eventually you'll want more. And so it will be really important for both of you to bring different elements, different outside elements to your relationship in terms of doing new activities or introducing, you know, new, recreational pursuits to the relationship, being a bit spontaneous, not having to, you know, follow a certain schedule for a certain routine, a certain way of life so strictly. In other words, hopefully one or both of you can bring an element of surprise and spontaneity to the relationship. It doesn't have to be so much. I mean, you both like the consistency here, but you do want to guard against becoming too stuck in a rut in your relationship. Otherwise, you'll both just get bored, and that's no fun, right? You want to enjoy each other. You want to enjoy each other's company. You also want to enjoy the relationship itself. So keep this in mind. But outside of this, you know, like I said, Capricorn with Taurus is a good match. You're both earth signs. There's an innate understanding between you. You genuinely get each other. You genuinely like each other. You genuinely appreciate each other. So if you want more in-depth information, consider scheduling my compatibility reading. And if you have any questions, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com.